Hey Aquarius, this is Sage Wisdom. I'm here to do your reading for November. All right, thank you guys for watching. This is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to every Aquarius. So you take what resonates and then you leave the rest, okay? All right, so it's for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in terms of love, career, or finance, or whatever wants to come through this for the highest good. I'm going to say my prayer. I'm going to go right into the overall energy and then the spread that I have here. Thank you, God, for the opportunity to read for the sun sign of Aquarius, but we're also looking at Moon, Rising, and Venus in terms of what wants to come through this for the highest good. Ask for protection, white light, and love to surround me, to surround collective at this time. Ask for clear and accurate messages. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, Aquarius. Let's start with the overall energy. Okay, so you have the great severing card, which is talking about anger and conflict that you may be in right now, and it's talking about softening your heart to love. That's actually what it says. This is the shadow card, and it's representing confrontational energy, and it's telling you to not be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in a way of letting love into your life, is what they're saying. So it's talking about softening your heart, forgiving a situation, and finding our way back towards love. So acknowledging difficult emotions, okay, or difficult situations or conflicts that you may be in, or fears that may be present. Acknowledging that is what they're saying. So whatever all those things that are listed, those are things that's causing pain and anxiety in your life right now. So they want you to find your way back to love, move out of fear, move in towards love. So it's about coming out of this fear-based mindset, this stage that you in, and soften your heart so you can flow back into love. That's the energy here, okay? So in conjunction with that card, okay, where you're releasing like all this fear-based energy, what goes with that is the release card. What doesn't serve you anymore? What needs to be let go at this time? What do you need to release? What do you need to open up to? What do you need to surrender to is what it's saying. And a lot of what that is more so trusting yourself at this time, you know, feeding yourself as far as trusting what's going on. So it's about developing trust. And once you develop that trust within yourself, it's like you're going to joy is going to fill your heart, and joy is going to begin to flow into your life. So it's relying on your own capabilities right now, beginning to plan carefully as far as for your future and what it is that you want to do, making better choices, more well-informed decisions going forward about all aspects of your life. It could be career or relationships, okay? So it really is about nurturing yourself and having faith in yourself, having full acceptance of self right now so you can start a new beginning. That's what this trust card is, all right? Right along with the trust, and we just said create and start a new beginning. Guess what? You got the creation card. You got the creation card, okay? It's about creating your own destiny moving forward, okay? Focusing on how you're going to do this, making a plan so you can start saving money and time, all right? So that's the overall energy. Let's go into the spread. We got tarot cards down here. All right, so what's going on with you? They're saying, again, this is a time where they need to work on you getting clear on what's going to bring you happiness. It's about putting the work on and getting clear about what's going to bring you happiness. The Eight of Pentacles, putting the work in. The King of Swords, gaining clarity, knowledge about what's going to bring happiness in your life. And this working through this energy, working towards this clarity so you can move towards happiness, that's going to create a sort of, it's going to play into your personal power. Let's say it like that. And it's going to make you more assertive as far as what it is that you want. It's going to bring compassion and forgiveness back into your heart. So you move out of this anger, conflict mode and moving more into softening your heart. Okay. So in the near future, things are going to improve. Now, when I look at this, you have the Queen of Cups and the Fool. So in terms of a love or commitment or some type of relationship situation, you guys are going to take a chance on something. Okay. You're going to take a chance on love. Right now, you're in your head and you're still trying to figure out a plan. That's why the Ace of Swords is reversed. You're doing the work in your mind, trying to figure out what to do next. Which direction should I go in? Okay, I'm about to move towards love. I think we all come out of that thinking process. You're going to follow your heart. You're going to follow your desires. You're going to move towards love. Because right now, you're just in this phase where you're kind of confused, still trying to make a decision, still trying to think things through, think things all the way through to truly know what's going to bring you happiness. So it's like you're reserving your energy right now, you're holding things in, and you're still trying to make a decision. But whatever it is that you're holding or thinking about, it just make you feel real conflicted. You're real conflicted right now. And that's what it's saying, open up. But they do see in the near future, you coming out of this confused mindset and you moving towards your passion very fast. Once you get out of this energy of being confused, okay, you're going to be stepping out on faith and moving towards the thing that makes you happy on an emotional level. That's the situation. Now, when I look at the energy that's outside of you, they're talking about big happy changes coming your way. I mean, it really does say that. Big happy changes coming your way. It's about figuring out what you want so you can make a wish. This is your card, the star card. Getting clear on what it is that's going to bring you happiness. Okay? So focus on your energy in terms of love, in terms of romance. Try to figure out what you need to release in order to get what you want. That's the energy. Okay? And most of this comes from nurturing yourself at this time, giving birth to your dreams and your ideal, creating something, trusting this process, trusting and having faith in yourself about what it is you want to create, the type of life you want for yourself, stepping out on faith by releasing the old so you can move into this new phase. Okay. So yeah, as you do this, it's going to create a sort of happiness in your soul, which in turn create like a sort of abundance for you. But be prepared and don't give up, because whatever you ask for, you will get. Okay, so you do have the Empress card and you do have the 9 of Wands here. Okay, so be prepared. Be prepared moving forward. Okay, some big happy changes are coming in. Whatever it is that you're wanting, wishing for, planning for, thinking on is going to come true. Just focus on that with vigor and passion. You know what I'm saying? And some of you, it is in terms of a romantic situation, and others of you is in form of a creative project that you may be working on. But if it's in terms of romance, it's something that you're thinking about letting go in order to move towards something happier for you. So it's releasing a past situation or a situation that's not working, a situation where there's a lot of conflict, anger, or, just something needs to change. And then trust in that process to move into something else, to create something new. Okay? Now, they want you guys to focus on being happy and having a good time, but at the same time, being gentle with yourself, showing love to yourself. That's why you have this Empress cards. And when you do that, when you focus on you and what you truly want, that's what brings you abundance. Abundance doesn't necessarily have to mean financial. It can be financial if that's what you want. But for you, I think it's just having contentment and happiness in terms of love. That's what I feel like this energy is. Okay, let me look at aspects of what's going on. Okay, so what's going on is it's like you're revisiting your dreams. It's like you're doing a review and trying to figure out, is this where I want to be in my life right now? Okay, so you're looking back on a situation and wonder, is this where I want to be in my life? That really is what it means. Okay, the 6 of Cups. You're feeling personally kind of accomplished and you kind of grounded in your success, but it's like you feel like it's something missing, and it's like you have to make a choice in order to make things different. You're gonna have to do something different. So Spirit is saying stop procrastinating and stop over analyzing. They're saying make a choice, narrow things down, get clarity on what you want, and move forward. Because right now you got too many options out there, but they want you to focus on the option that's going to bring happiness to your life. And when you do that, you focus in, you know what I'm saying? You'll get it. Whatever you want, it'll happen. But you got to get clear on what you want, which means you got to come out of this energy of confusion and overwhelmed and not knowing what to do. 9 of Swords. This is the energy you got to release. This is what you need to release. And you need to start trusting that whatever it is that you want, you will get. And then once you trust, creation follows automatically. Okay. So whatever you want, you start to build on that. So they're saying that you want something more solid in terms of love. You got the Emperor and you got the King of Cups. You want something solid in terms of love, but you're not being honest with yourself right now about what that is. You're kind of blocked out. You're not like open to the possibility, because like I'm saying, it's more than one option that's on the table, but it's like you're not narrowed down as far as which option I want to choose. So it's kind of like you're just blocking everything out right now and just kind of waiting until you figure out, how to make this work for you, is what they're saying. They're saying how to make this work. You have to initiate it. You know what I'm saying? You have to initiate what it is that you want right in this moment, not past what you wanted, not in past tense, but in current time. The future is out there somewhere. The past is behind here, but you're right here. What do you want in this moment that's going to bring happiness? And they're saying when you try to make that decision, focus on yourself, your desires, not what other people want for you. Okay, so respect and value what it is that you want at this time when you make this decision. And if you make this decision, listen to your intuition, get tuned in and tapped in to your higher self to gain clarity. Okay, because they feel like you guys want something that's more stable. And I feel like what you're in, it doesn't feel as stable right now in this moment. All right. Whew. There's a relationship that you're in that's evolving, or it's like you're moving to the next phase in your life. So it's like you're healing from something and you're growing. Okay. They're also saying that for some of you, spending time with friends will kind of help you move out of this energy of conflict or anger and just being happy. And some of you just being single. Some of you just walking away from a situation in terms of love that's not working for you. So see, the Knight of Cups, you're walking away from a love situation and you just being in a moment of having fun. Okay. So it's like focusing on you as you get clear on what it is that you want. Now, when I look at what's testing the situation, they are saying, let me see what's going on here. Okay, so it's like you guys are awakening to something else, awakening to love in a different way. Okay, because you have a Lover's card, so it's talking about embracing like a deeper love. So it could be a deeper love for self and respecting yourself and what it is that you want. But I honestly feel like it's a love situation that you're awakening to as far as somebody outside of you. Okay. But because of this, you're trying to gain clarity or understand something. It's like you're taking a temporary pause to truly reflect. Like we said, that's why you're still in your head, the Ace of Swords. You're still over here thinking about what to do. That's why this is reversed. Trying to get clarity. You're trying to reflect and get insight. And you're actually starting to see things in a whole different light. Okay. And that's where you at. It's a situation in terms of a love or commitment or person you're thinking on, and it's making you view things differently than you viewed them before, is what they're saying. This person is very loving, they're very compassionate, they're very self-sacrificing, and they care about others. And they help you to trust your intuition. They help you to tune into that emotional side to yourself. They're helping you to release past situations that's causing a lot of sadness or anger or conflict, and it's helping to release an old situation so a new beginning can start. This whole process. Okay, so it's releasing people or situations that's holding you back. There's a lot of conflict around you in a recent past that's caused by different opinions, like having different ideas of what you want at this time in this moment, and then wanting you guys to walk away from this drama and stand up for what it is that you truly want at this time. And what you truly want is something more stable, something more solid in terms of love, in terms of commitment, in terms of a family situation. So what's going to happen is going to require for you to take a leap of faith in order to get this 10 of Pentacles type of energy, get the stability in terms of love, home, and that type of thing, right? And not only stability, but emotional contentment. So it's a decision you have to make to move towards emotional contentment and stability, right? Which is what you want, which is like you. This is you, the star card, Aquarius, what you want. This is how you're going to get your wish fulfilled. How can I nourish and pour into me? How can I bring to life what I want on an emotional level? How can I pour into my emotional self and ground myself to this reality where I can actually take action and move towards that? That's what you're saying. How can I take this leap of faith to get the stability that I'm looking for in love? I'm looking for stability. I'm looking for happiness. I'm looking for compassion. I realize that now. Maybe I didn't know that before, but maybe now I do. They're saying you're ready. You know what I'm saying? You're ready. But as soon as you come out of that thought process, the Ace of Swords, thinking about what to do, you're going to start following your intuition. Okay. And then it's saying you're going to move towards a love situation, but in a year from now, it's not going to be to a year from now where the situation is going to be fully available. So right now, it's almost like you're going to take a break and kind of see what it is that you want to do. It says, whatever this situation, you're kind of resisting it, but they're saying whatever you resist persists. The more you resist it, the harder that energy come in. You know what I'm saying? The more you try to ignore this person or ignore what you want, the stronger the feeling's going to come to the forefront because your intuition's kicking in. That's your spirit guides, your angels talking to you, trying to support you so you can make the situation the way you want it to be. Okay, following your gut, your intuition. All right, now look at aspects of this. Let's see what's going on. They're saying that, yeah, like this is a sadness that's within you that's going to heal with time. So it's like letting go of a past situation. There'll be personal growth that comes from that. So there's going to be some healings of misunderstandings, and then you're going to start to manifest what it is that you want. You're going to start to believe in what you want, which is happiness and celebrating and just, like just a good time, a time of gratitude. You want to choose to be happy. You're trying to force yourself out of this sad, lower energy. You're trying to heal your heart of pain. You got a lot of support from your angels and spirit guides and from this person, this lover that's around you. And they're helping you to manifest your dream into reality, which is part of your dream is being happy and content and always in a celebratory mode. Okay. This opportunity is here for you now, is what they're saying. It's here for you now, but you have to do the magic. You have to do the work. You got to put the energy and effort. You got to make a decision to walk away from this past situation that was not serving you. Okay. This past situation that is stagnant, and maybe take the time for yourself to get clear. So you might take a little break for a little while. You might not get into something, a serious relationship right now. It's said a year from now is when they see you committing or going back into something else. Right now, it's time for you to focus on releasing this emotional upset that you like, this emotional distraught that you've been going through. It's about forgiving yourself, forgiving others, and looking for the hidden blessings in situations. Okay, so this is a time where you have to figure out what it is that you love to do and do that thing. Start pouring into yourself as far as creating the things that brings you joy on a deep emotional level. Okay, some, like I said, some of you is creative projects, but a lot of you I actually feel like it's a love situation, a person who you have let go of, and it's something else or someone else you're interested in, but you're still trying to gain clarity. So you need a little break to get the clarity. They say a lot of you are working too hard or working too many hours. And this will make you can't see clearly. You carry a lot of the responsibility in a relationship, and is a need for more balance in a situation, which means let others help you and make sure that you're resting enough, because if you don't rest enough, it's going to cause a lot of some health problems with you, is what Spirit is saying. So it's a love situation that you're reconsidering. You're not fully looking at it right now. Okay, you can reconsider something in terms of love. It's to reconsider in the Knight of Cups. It's something that you reconsider in terms of a love commitment. It's very burdensome to you. There's a lot of conflict in it now. It does not bring you as much joy as it used to. It's not bring you as much joy in this moment. So they're needing you to take a break to pull back. That's why you have the Hermit card. So you can see clearly what it is that you truly want at this time. Because Two of Swords right now, you block from your peace and happiness. So this time right now, the outcome is kind of like the part that's harder for you, because it's like you're going to make a decision to let something go. And when you let this go, it's going to bring balance back into your life. Okay. You're going to start working through that shadowy energy or that conflict, that anger. You're going to start softening your heart more to love. And then, down the road, I do see you guys open up to something new in terms of love, but you need that break. You got to pull back first. Okay. All right. So this is what I have for you, Aquarius. Let me know if this resonated. This is a general read, so it's not going to apply to every situation, but you take what resonates and you leave the rest. Give me a few more cards as we close out for Aquarius in terms of this reading. I do kind of think it's in terms of love. Honestly, very few of you as a creative endeavor you want to go towards. But they're saying, yeah, you guys are working on balance. It's a relationship that's wanting to come into play, which is more so a twin flame relationship. But I want to tell you, I do have the Empress for the outside energy. Somebody who wants to come in to nourish and take care of you, and the Emperor right here. So that to me represents the divine masculine and divine feminine, which means it's a twin flame connection that's there. So yes, it's somebody out there that's going to compliment you more than this situation, but you have to start making progress. You have to start moving on or closing out an issue that you're currently in. So bringing closure to a situation that you're in, taking that little break before you move into something new is what they're saying. Yeah, it was a lot of, I don't know, you just had, for some of you, it's somebody else in the picture, okay? And that person kind of affected the stability of what you had going on, but it made you see things differently. It made you see things in a different light, is what they're saying, which is they're actually making you grow. They're challenging you, okay? They're they're challenging you, is what they're saying. There's a lot of attraction there. They're just saying keep a positive mindset about this. I mean, they don't see you rushing into something new with somebody as far as a commitment. They see you just having fun, flirting and dating for a little while. Then maybe like a year or so from now, moving to something more committed, more in line as far as what you want. It's going to bring you happiness, more of a deeper soul connection that you're going to be in later on. All right. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hope it resonated. Leave a comment. Let me know. Hit the thumbs up button if it did resonate. Light and love. Good night, guys.